What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Damn, it's been quite a while since I've said that. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, guys, so today we actually have a very interesting video for you guys. As you guys can tell, I have with me two different sets of tins. The first one is the 25th anniversary tin Dueling Mirrors tin. I actually have two of these. And these ones are the 2021 tin of Ancient Battles. So here's the thing, right? When you look at these tins right here, right now, the two most expensive cards in this set right here, are Zeus, which is sitting at 12 bucks, and Triple Tactics Talent, both ultra rare, mind you, and that one is sitting at $4. Everything else is at least like maybe $1, which is kind of interesting. But it's still a really cool set to open up because of the fact that you have the potentiality of pulling Triple Tactics Talent, which even now by 2026 standards, it still sees a little bit of play, but not as much anymore. Funny thing is that it gets seen a lot on Master Duel, which is pretty crazy. Now the 2025, now these tins right here, the Dueling Mirrors tins, right now it's still by far one of the best tins of all time. Literally just as good as the 2025 tins, because of the fact that this set, the most expensive cards that are in this set right now, you have the top most expensive card is Albion the Sanctifier Dragon, which is sitting at $40. Blue Eyes White Dragon as a QCR is sitting at $32. Chaos Angel, which is what I am actually looking for my Blue Eyes deck, that one is sitting at $32. And then you got a bunch of other really good shit, right? Like Bestial Dispatter is sitting at $24. Stake Your Soul is sitting pretty at $20. So you have a lot of really good shit in these tins. But the reason why I'm opening up both of these is because of two reasons. One is because I actually had 3 of these left over, so I figured I would open up 2 of them and keep the other ones sealed. But the second one is I wanted to see which one had the better pulls, and I think it'll be pretty obvious, but we will have to wait and see. But without any further ado, let's get straight into it. I actually have my knife here with me. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome Sunday so far. Obviously, I'm doing this literally at 8 in the fucking morning, but obviously you guys know Sunday is Bear Cave Sunday. You guys already know that I always go to Bear Cave. Oh, all right. I had to make sure that there was nothing else in the tins, so we are good to go. Anyway, obviously you guys know that Sundays is Bear Cave Sunday, where myself and a few friends in my group chat, we all go to Bear Cave CCG for their Edison tournament. And what's interesting is that we apparently we've been thinking about doing Go format over there, and trust me, I would love to do Go format, but because of the Royal Rumble taking place this upcoming Saturday, that is out of the question for me. But yeah, looking forward to going over to Bear Cave. I wanted to go to the big Edison tournament in Downey, California, but unfortunately I was unable to, because I could not get a ride, sadly, but it happens. It happens. It was hosted by YGG Drasil Materials on Instagram at a card shop called Collector's Cut in Downey. Shoutouts to them. Um, but again, I couldn't get a ride, which is fine. But tourney, the next Edison tournament that takes place in Cali, whether it's like in Simi Valley or whatever, 100%, I am definitely going to go. So give me 1 second to try and readjust here. Give me 1 second to readjust all my setup here, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back. Had to readjust my tripod. Had to get all this set up. So we have our trusty penny sleeves, courtesy of Ultra Pro. I got these from my partners over at Collector Store. Be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. Shoutouts to them. This is their business card. If you guys have not checked them out, I recommend you guys check them out. They are incredibly awesome. Try and get this in focus. There we go. These guys are absolutely amazing. This right here is their website. That's their phone number to call them if you have any questions. And then, of course, that is their address if you are in the area. Again, be sure to check them out. If you go there physically, be sure to look for Ben and let him know that I sent you. I've talked to him multiple times in the past. The guy is incredible. And without any further ado, let's get straight into this opening. So, out of the 2021 tins, the only ones that I'm looking for out of the 2021 tins are the only ones that I'm looking to pick up besides Triple Tack is I think Crossout Designator, Crossout Designator. What else would I want from the set? True Light is probably one that I would want to get my hands on. What else? Pretty much just any of the hand traps that are in the set. Are probably going to be the only ones I would want to get my hands on. I think Ash is in this set. No, it doesn't look like Ash Blossom is in here, but I think but those are the only ones that I'm looking to pull. Hopefully we get them. If we get Zeus, that'll be pretty cool as well, but we'll see. We will wait and see, but had to put that in focus. So we have Squeakinite, Deep Sea Century, Cursed Dragon, the Cursed Dragon, which I believe this was an ultra rare when it was first released. Resin Ryu, Diced Dice. There's that. Alright, so here's the first batch of holos. So first up we have Drytron Delta Alteus for our first super rare. Perform Pal Turn Trooper. Okay, Dogmatic Ecclesia. This was actually one of the more expensive cards in the set when these tins were released. So that's pretty cool. Gizmet Kaku, the Supreme Shining Sky Stag. There you go. First pack in, Zeus. Beautiful. And then of course you guys all already know the rares were indeed in these tins. So we have a rare Tri Brigade Airborne Assault. And then we just got a bunch of random Lifeless Leafish is a good one. Zebroid X, and of course Rock Band Xeno Guitar. So not bad. Not a bad start. We ended up getting probably two of the better cards in the set, Ecclesia and Zeus. Let me go ahead, push these up, and I'll separate Actually, you know what? I'll just put them right here. Screw it. Put them right here. Let's do a 2025 10, a 2024 10 pack. So obviously, you guys know that the QCRs in the 25th and in the dueling mirror tins probably are the bigger chase cards. Blue Eyes is probably the only chase card that you would want out of it, and Albion, which is again $40. A $40 secret rare is crazy. We have Intimidating or Summonite. We have Sorry the Whoop. Whoop. Oh, there's the QCR. Get this in focus again. There we go. Sorry, the Silverwing Axe. Reincarnation of the Seven Emperors. Tally-Ho Springans. Cornfield Codal. Big Welcome Labyrinth. This is actually a crazy one. Really crazy. Oh my god. We have the right arm of the Forbidden One. Dude is swole. Dude was swole as hell. And if you guys get the joke, you know what I'm talking about. Bad joke, I get it. Bad joke. Labyrinth Wall Shadow, Mighty Dino King Rex, Giant Ball Game, couple of aces, Cashier Overlap, and Giga Cannon. Funny thing. Oh, the Masochist Special. Shoutouts to Simo. Shoutouts to Simo for Giga Cannon. Let me. Whoop! Sorry, guys. Sorry, I moved my tripod. I had to sit a little closer. Readjust my tripod here. There we go. So, there we go. So I'm going to set these right here. And that goes there. Oh, you know what? I have a better idea. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. I have a better idea. Let's do this. And now we put these over here. There we go. Much better. Now you guys can see my setup a little bit better. Next pack. That is a thick pack. Excuse me. We have Adam Esper Crystal Raptite. Melfi Tag. Resonator Command. Arjet Lightcraft. Charge into a Dark World. Melfi Hide and Seek. Adam Esper Relief. Super Heavy Samurai Sword Master Musashi. Parallel Exceed, actually a really cool one. That's a cool one. Rishadal Wendy. True Light, there we go. There we go. True Light. I actually needed a foil upgrade for my Blue Eyes deck, so that's really good. Union Driver for our rare. And then, of course, a bunch of random comments. Melfi Pony. Wind Pegasus. Ogier. Link Burst. Yeah. Bunch of nothing. But that True Light definitely was the card that I wanted to get my hands on. Next pack. Alright, we have Digijamming. Kitsune. Kitunebi. Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. Funny thing, Darkworm is actually for some reason Darkworm is 10 times better than Lightworm for some weird reason. I don't know why people think that. But yeah, they're both good. They're both good. Funny enough. Numeron Creation, Mannadium Imaginings. We have Emblema Oath, and for our QCR, it's another Exodia Limb. Oh my god. We could potentially get all five Exodia Limbs. That would be very funny. That would be very funny. Asset Mountus, Purely Beauty, New World Formation, Yeah. Yeah, so two limbs of Exodia. Not what was expected, but yeah, there's that. We got that going for us. Honestly though, I don't know how much the Exodia limbs would be as QCRs. If you had the whole set of Exodia the Forbidden One, if you had all 5 pieces as QCRs, how much would they go for? Let me know in the comments. As a whole, because I feel like they'd go for like $20, the 20-30 bucks maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But next up we have Indulged Dark Lord, Rainbow Zoo. That's actually kind of the name is funny. The artwork is cute. I'm just throwing that out there. Goki Ironclaw. Shoutouts to Eric Rowan. Goki the Power Load Ogre. Torpedo Takedown. Penguin Brave. Tri-Brigade Rugal the Silver Sheller. Really cool. Heavy Forward. Dogmatica Punishment. Holy hell. Holy hell. Probably, literally one of the best side deck cards of the early 2020s. Holy hell. Titaniclad the Ash Dragon. That's actually a crazy one. Mahama the Fairy Dragon. And Virtual World Gay Chuchi. And then just a bunch of nothing. Bunch of nothing. Bunch of nothing. So yeah, funny thing is Dogmatica Punishment was actually used in so many different side decks. In so many different I think what was it, mirror matches? I believe they were in mirror matches. I could be wrong, but I think that was the case. All right, what will our next QCR be? We have the Cuckoo. We have the Koku Command to Crone. Card Scanner. Synchro World. Really cool. Hydrolander Orbit. Mary Melfies. Gigantic Champion Sargus. And our QCR. It's a fusion. Oh, it's Thousand Eye. Oh, it's 4. Oh my god. Wow. Fortress Dragon. QCR. This is actually a really good. This is by far. This was actually one of the craziest cards in Edison. This is such a good card. Such a good card in Edison. Oh my god. I think I might put this in my Edison deck. Oh my god, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Purely Sleepy Memory. Scatter Fusion, I think for Geminites? Yeah, for Geminites. Pendulum Pendant, and yeah. Kashira Big Bane, a lot of nothing. But that Fortress Dragon is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that was the first 10 of both. Now we move on to the last packs. And speaking of Edison, if you guys are in the San Fernando Valley, you guys want to head over to Bear Cave, CCG. They do Edison tournaments every Sunday at 4, and I'm usually there pretty early because I like to pick up cards for my binders as trade base. So if you guys are going to be in the area you guys want to come say hi, I will always say hi back, maybe take some photos with you guys. But yeah, definitely come through if you're in the area. But we have Awakening of the Possessed Gagiobite. Oh wait, no, that's right here. Rainbow Zoo, Oliver, Melfi Hide and Seek, Tie Strike, Melfi Puppy, Super Heavy Samurai Wagon. Funny thing is that the Super Heavy Samurais don't see play anymore. Just because of the fact that there are so many ways to out it, it's just not that good. Melfi of the Forest, Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder. I believe this is my second time pulling this. Not the best, but it's like whatever. Shurag, the Ominous Omen, perfect for the for pretty much any wing beast based deck. Harpy, Black Wings, whatever. Raid Raptor can also abuse it, which is pretty funny. Fallen of Albaz, which is pretty cool. Virtual World City, Kowloon. There's those. Deep Sea, Prima Donna, Joyous Melfi's, Encounter, Execution of the Contract, Rose Girl, and Dogmatica Nation. Alright, let's see what our next QCR will be. Two more QCRs, and funny thing is that because that these were released in 2024, this was actually the last 10 that would give us excuse me, that would give us the QCRs, where as opposed to last year's since 2025, we got Starlights back in the meta. Core of Chaos, Photon Time Stop, Chaos Phantasm, Purely Sharely, Unchained Soul of Shyama, Ice Jade Ran Adrian, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm probably butchering it, but our QCR, no way. Okay. Borlo Dragon's not bad. Borlo Dragon's the QCR is not bad. I kind of figured it would have been the BLS link, but I don't think the BLS link is in here. I don't think it's in. I don't think it's in this set, is it? Let me take a look. I don't think so. I'm looking at the list on TCG Player, and I don't think it's in here. Relinquished Anima, Link Spider. Trying to think. I don't think so. Borlo Dragon. Funny thing, Borlo Dragon is only $1, which is very funny. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Yeah, the BLS link isn't in here. Okay, I kind of figured the BLS link would, but it's not. Yeah, Borlo Dragon QCR, not too bad. Dynamorphia intact. Diabolica, the Dragonique General, and then just a bunch of nothing. Another Kashtira Big Bang. And you know what? For these last packs, I'm gonna open up these two, and then I'll open up the Dueling Mirror Tins, because I want the QCRs to be a bit suspenseful. We have Melfi Caddy. We have Doyon Ignister, Deep Sea Sentry, Obsessive Uvaloop, Dark Lord Nurgles. I was gonna say it differently, but nope, it's Nurgle. Virtual World QB Shenshen, Gravity Controller, Rose, not bad, not a bad Seagull. Oh my god, cross out. Beautiful. There we go. Girsu, the Orcus Mech-Knight is kind of cool. Adamas Pair of Friends, Melfi Pony, Jenny, and a bunch of nothing. Last pack of the 2021 tins. I mean, to be fair, we got Zeus. We got literally a lot of really good shit. Hopefully triple tack will be in this pack, but we'll see. We will see. We have Infernal Knight Captain Oliver. We have Mutually Affirmed Destruction, Melfi Playhouse, Goki Destroy Ogre, Battle Survivor, Dark Lord Uprising, Xyz Import. Funny thing is that Xyz Import is actually like low key. Import is really good because if you have an Xyz monster that needs to use up a material to use its effect as like a mandatory effect or something, import can be very useful. So it's actually really good. Turn Trooper. Ooh, okay. Luminous Lunar Dragon, very cool. Researcher. Nope. We got GG. So GG's with GG. Phantom Knight's Rank of Magic Force, and then just a bunch of nothing. Jackal Bolin's actually kind of a creep. It was crazy when the card was first released because of zombies, but now not so much. Not so much anymore. But we are down to the final two Dueling Mirror tin packs. Let's see what QCRs we can get out of them. Oh, we have Digit Jamming, Makanko Spirit Walk, Amaze Attraction Thrill Train, Tenchi Kame, Super Heavy Samurai Motorbike, very cool. Gold Pride, Better Luck Next Time, that's funny. Oh, come on, really? This card is, oh my god. Over Scorpio QCR, it's like whatever. Light of the Branded, Great Makanko Ceremony, and yeah, a bunch of nothing. Yeah, over Scorpio's QCR could have been better, but it is what it is. But last pack, let's see what we can end off with. Signet Circuit, Synchro Overtop, Reincarnation, Shell of Chaos, Extinguish, Snake Eye Ash. Giant Grinder QCR, that's not bad. Fusion Duplication, and yeah, we did not pull what I wanted, but that is a-okay. That is a-okay. We did get a decent QCR. We got some decent QCRs, including Fortress Dragon. We got we got a couple of Exodia limbs, so not too bad. Out of these holos, I think the three most the three more valuable cards are probably gonna be Crossout, Rose, and I believe it is Zeus. Yeah, Zeus are gonna be the better holos just because they were used so much back in the day, but it's all good. I am not going to complain. But with that being said, that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys want more pack openings in the future, which obviously you guys know clearly they do not happen often, but when they do, usually I try to give you guys a good opening. But again, if you guys want more pack openings in the future, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.